Hello everybody, how are you today? I hope you are doing great because it is a fabulous day. Today I'm going to be doing a get ready with me without really getting ready. I'm basically going to compare a stick foundation with a liquid foundation and talk to you about all the products that I'm wearing today. So if you want to know more about this, just stick around. Let me tell you what I already have on my skin. First of all, I went and I did a full face threading. Okay, I'm going to show you what Ross does so that my skin is beautiful. Okay, Ross, say hi, Ross.
Yes, hello.
Okay.
Okay, you have to blow.
Okay, and that really hurts, but
It's worth it.
yes, then your makeup looks beautiful. Okay, so do it over at Ross here in Coral Way, Miami. I'll give you the address below. It hurts, but it's so worth it because it makes your skin so soft. So I have my threading done in Coral Way. I think that almost everything that is for my skin, I think all of my offices are like on Coral Way. I don't know why, but I really like them. This lady's name is Ross. I'm gonna put her information below in case you're in Miami and you want to go visit her. But it hurts, but it's worth it because then your makeup just goes really smoothly and you don't have that peach fuzz. I don't like peach fuzz. Okay, now let me tell you what else I have on my skin. I have the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Face Primer, and this is to keep my look from being oily. It just keeps it a little matte, not too matte, and it doesn't dry it, so I'm happy with that. I also am wearing True Match from Loreal, and I love this. Now, I know that there might be other concealers that are better in terms of not getting into your lines, but this is way affordable. So I am happy about that. As a matter of fact, everything that I'm going to show you today is going to be at drugstore prices. So it's all super affordable. I am also using the e.l.f. Tone Adjusting Primer, and I use this primer to fill in my pores. It really helps filling in my pores, and it tones down my reddish skin because I have reddish undertones, especially after I do threading. So that's what I have here. Let's start with the L'Oreal Infallible Long Wearing Shaping Stick. Why did they call it shaping stick? I don't know. It's a foundation, and they call it foundation too, but then they also call it shaping stick. I don't know. It has a sunscreen and it's 27 SPF. I like that. And this is what you get, okay? Now, if you want to know exactly what that is, it is 0.32 ounces, 9 grams. I like the shade. I already tested the shade and I like it. It really matches. So that's very important for me. But I have a feeling that this is going to break right away. And when the containers to my makeup break, I have a tendency of tossing them and never buying them again because I like good packaging. I'm going to compare this packaging right away with the packaging from my Wet n Wild. This is the Wet n Wild. This is a glass packaging, okay? The lid is plastic, and honestly, I have had one lid break on me, but at least this part is glass. The part I don't like is this. I do not understand this dispensing spoon. It is plastic. I don't like it. I don't like doe foot applications. I like pump, and it is what it is again. So both of these have a drawback. This, you're gonna have to be going like this on your face, and That means that you better apply this only when your face is very clean, okay? Or you can wash your hands and use your finger and apply it that way. So let's begin. I am going to go ahead and apply this one on this side of my face, and I'm gonna apply this one on this side of my face. My face is clean, and I'm not gonna be doing it like this with the finger. I am gonna go ahead and just put it on. One of the tests that I wanna do, you see that little spot? I wanna see if that spot can be hidden. So I'm going to try a spot over here, and if it in one white, can I hide it? It looks like it's doing it pretty well, and it's very creamy. So I'm gonna go ahead and continue with this application and then tell you what I think. Okay, I am not feeling confident in my application with my sponge. So what I'm gonna do, oh, but it does look nice. Yeah, I like the way it looks. I'm gonna go ahead and build it because they say that it is buildable. So I'm gonna put a little more. And now use my hand, see what that feels like. Because I do have a tendency to use my hand pretty often. Oh yeah, it does feel good. It does not feel heavy on my skin. And you can tell the difference right there. You can tell the difference with the coverage I'm getting and without coverage. So I'm kind of liking it. Okay. Let's try the other side of my face with the Wet n Wild Photo Focus, which has been my favorite. This is the Photo Focus. This is the application. The color I use is Buff Bisque. Photo Focus, let me warn you right now, if you do use this one or if you want to try this one, it smells like paint. Yes, it does. Let's do that test up here. It smells really awful. It smells like chemical, like paint, and you'll think, like I did maybe, you'll say, oh, okay, is this bad? Do I need to return this? And no, the smell goes away really fast. So you just work with it. This is a lighter formula. I'm trying to figure out if this gives me the same coverage that the other one does. You see, you have to use very little. The application with the doe foot is hard for me to control. It is a plastic doe foot, so it does not have any sponge at the end. And I have a tendency to get too much. So here's the difference between this one and this one. I can tell right now that I like the finish. This one is giving me much more than this one. This one is going into my pores and it's not totally covering. Can you see the difference? Wow, I can see the difference big time. I wanted to go close up to a mirror where I could really see exactly what my observations were, because I'm looking at the viewfinder. And I have to tell you, this one has been my favorite, but in comparison to the Loreal, hands down, this is better. This one looks cakey. It's sticky. I do like the way it looks from far in the camera, but it is getting into my pores. This one, I don't feel it. It doesn't feel like I have anything on. It is, of course, a little sticky, but not as much as this one. So there's more tackiness on this than there is on this. Of course, I have not finished putting on all my makeup. By the time I finish, there will be no tackiness. And I have found that some tackiness helps because your makeup, your blush, stay on longer. So That does help, but not too much tackiness. One of the things that I know I'm not gonna like right away is I put my makeup in these little jars. They take up a lot less space, and I can go out of the house without any makeup. Let's say I'm going to the gym, and I can put my makeup there, and I have enough right here. With this one, I suppose I would have to cut off a little piece and put it in the jar so that I don't have to take the entire tube, especially because I have a feeling that this tube is going to break because it's a flimsy plastic. I'm gonna go ahead and take off this side of the face so that I can apply a full face with this, and I can put my makeup on, and you can see how the finished look looks. This is the final look. I'm gonna share one more tip that I found when I went ahead and redid this side of my face. I realized that applying the stick foundation with this brush was much better. When I would go in circular motions, it would really hide the pores. So you might want to try that. It really worked for me better than using my hands to apply the foundation, and also better than using the sponge. Let's go through some of the products I used, and all of them were drugstore. They're all affordable. The brows, of course, I had them first threaded by Roz, and then I went ahead and I used LA Colors. I like this. I think this is a perfect brow pencil. I love that I never have to sharpen it. And it is very affordable. I'm gonna put the information of all the products down in the description box. The color I have here with the Browie Wowie pencil is a mystery to me because I can't read it. No, it's soft brown. And yes, you can see that I like to use a color that is much darker than my hair. That's my style, and I go with it. I also use a brow pomade or pomade, I'm not sure how it's pronounced, and this is warm brown. These have a tendency to dry up. Ladies, when they dry up, or gentlemen, you know what you do? You just put a little bit of your favorite oil in here and you're good to go. A serum, you're good to go, okay? It'll work because it's been working for me and I haven't had to toss this. The other product that I use that I really love is the Glossier Brow Boy, and I love this because it keeps me from having to dye my brows. I almost had them dyed, and I said, you know what, I'm just gonna continue using my Glossier Brow Boy. Is that what it's called, Brow Boy? I think it is, but you all know what it is. It's very affordable, and you know, I mean, this is something that keeps you from having to put chemicals that are harsher, like hair dye. Yeah, this has chemicals, but it's not hair dye. For my blush, I have a two-step process. I love using the I'm Blushing from Palladio. This you can use as lipstick. It's too fair or too light. You can see I like a bold color. But it's good if you're gonna go to the beach or something more sporty where you can't really wear a dark color, and you can use it for that and for lipstick. What I find is that when I use this underneath my powder blush, it really lasts the entire day. So I like that, and it's a nice delicate color. It's not a dark color, and it feels good, especially because I have a tendency to have a little dry skin, so it feels good on my skin. This one is called Lovely. Now let me show you the powder blush. I love this powder blush. This one is more expensive. I don't like that it's expensive, but they last a long time. This is by Tarte. This one is called Party with 3 A's, and it's the Amazonian Clay 12-hour blush. And it may not last 12 hours on me, but at least I can get a good maybe 4 to 6 hours on this. I don't think there is a blush that is gonna last on me the entire day. I don't know if it's that I touch my face. I don't know what it is. Using this combination is making it last for 6 hours, maybe 4, maybe 5, maybe 6. But no, I'm never gonna get a 12-hour day. I used to put this on in the morning, and by maybe like 2 or 3 hours into the day, I already had no blush on my face. And when I started using this combination, they started lasting longer. My blush would last longer, so I'm happy about that. But it's not enough. I think it's maybe the humidity in Miami. I don't know what it is, but it doesn't make me happy. What does make me happy is that I got a great deal at CVS on a product by Mua Makeup Academy, and I had never tried it, but it was buy one, get one free. So this is what I bought. I bought this lipstick, which is a kind of like a stain or a pencil. There you go. That's the color I have on. And then, oh, that's out of focus. There we go. That's the color I have on. And then over it, because it was drying, this was drying, so over it I have another color. It has a sharpener here so that you can get a tip on that lipstick right there on that end if you want to get a better tip. It does have a sharpener. I'm afraid of sharpening this. I think I would just go ahead and use it. I mean, why would I sharpen that? I don't know, but it does have a sharpener. I like that it's slender, so it's not going to take up too much space. And then I bought another brow gel. So I bought this one because it was the buy one get one free. So this is what I bought as my get one free. I have not tried it, so I will tell you about it after I try it. But it looks that it's like it's the same color as my Glossier, and it's more affordable. So after I try it, I will tell you about it. It's all about saving money. I really did love the Infallible. I love the way it looks. It gives me a smooth finish. It feels nice. It feels smooth going on and moisturizing. I'm not getting any patchiness with it when I apply it. I do feel it is necessary to apply it with a paddle type brush though, because maybe it's a thicker consistency that requires a little more spreading out. But that's okay, considering how lovely and it looks and how lovely it feels. I do not like the application, what do you call it? The packaging at all. I'm very disappointed. They should sell a deluxe version so you can get pretty packaging. I am about packaging. And I will be trying to take a little piece off of here and put it into here so that I don't use so much space in my purse for makeup. And you all know how I love my mascara. So I did use my combination. I have been true to this combination: Loreal Voluminous Primer and the Voluminous Butterfly Midnight Black. This is a very, very jet black. They have different color containers, and if you get the black color container, you're gonna get a very jet black. So I'm in love with these two. I will continue using them. I don't think I'm ever gonna switch. Very affordable, and look at the kind of lash they give me. Oh my gosh, that's like lashes forever. I love these lashes. Yeah, I'm happy. So I hope you're happy. I hope you like this video. Please subscribe. But more important than all of that, I hope that you have a day filled with peace, love, and joy. Bye-bye.